Welcome to Spectrum Sphere, the hub where curiosity meets enlightenment in a diverse world of discovery. Join us as we embark on a historical journey to the battlefields of Southern Africa, exploring the riveting saga of the Zulu Wars. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the past together. Before the echoes of war rang through the valleys, the Zulu Kingdom prospered under a lineage of resourceful leaders. Stretching back to the early 18th century, this mighty realm was carved by the hands of skilled warriors and attributed its rapid expansion to a blend of political alliances and conquests. As the Zulu nation cultivated its strength, the British Empire cast an acquisitive gaze over southern Africa. Intent on securing a path for trade and asserting dominance, the British eyed the region's valuable resources and strategic position. This thrust for empire building set the stage for an inevitable clash with the Zulu Kingdom. Before the conflict, the Zulu Kingdom underwent a transformation under the leadership of Shaka Zulu. Not only did he ascend to power with a blend of diplomatic skill and military might, but he also innovated the Zulu army, introducing the engulfed stabbing spear and the buffalo horns formation, rousing the Zulu to unprecedented martial heights. Let's delve into the formidable Zulu military. At its core, the impi, or warrior units, were the kingdom's pride. Shaka Zulu reformed these ranks, emphasizing discipline and close combat with the short stabbing spear, the iklewa. He also pioneered encirclement tactics with the bullhorn formation, a maneuver that became a hallmark of Zulu warfare. As the Zulus honed their warfare skills, British colonial forces marked their presence in southern Africa. Driven by a desire to expand the empire, they brought advanced military technology and a well-disciplined army. Their strategic garrisons aimed not just to protect, but to exert control over the increasingly coveted lands. Tensions escalated as cultural misunderstandings became a catalyst for conflict. British customs and political demands were often at odds with the Zulu way of life. The friction was compounded by language barriers and conflicting ideologies, setting the stage for a violent clash between two vastly different societies. As the British sought to exert their dominance in southern Africa, they presented an ultimatum to the Zulu king Cetshwayo, a series of demands designed to be impossible to meet. This ultimatum was the British Empire's calculated move to provoke a war they believed they were destined to win. In a stirring response to the British provocations, King Cetshwayo ordered the mobilization of his Zulu warriors. The Zulu regiments, known as impi, which had been finely honed into an intimidating force, gathered in preparation to defend their sovereignty. Their readiness reflected the Zulus' determination to resist colonial encroachment. As 1879 dawned, the tension between the British Empire and the Zulu Kingdom reached a tipping point. The casus belli was delivered by a British ultimatum, unsurprisingly rejected by the Zulus. January 11th marked the first clashes, igniting the Anglo-Zulu War, a conflict that would carve its mark into the annals of history. In a catastrophic underestimation of Zulu prowess, British forces encountered a well-organized army at Isandlwana. On January 22, 1879, the Zulus, wielding assegais and cowhide shields, overran the British, inflicting a significant defeat. This battle would shock the empire and showcase the formidable might of the Zulu warriors. Turning our attention to Zulu military might, their warriors wielded stabbing spears called assegais alongside robust cowhide shields. Brilliantly organized into age-based regiments or impis, they employed the iconic bullhorn formation in battle, encircling and overwhelming the enemy with a combination of bravery and tactical acumen. Reeling from the devastating defeat at Isandlwana, the British military was forced to reassess its underestimation of the Zulu warriors. There was an immediate surge in reinforcements, and new, cautious strategies were devised to counter the unexpected prowess and tactics of the Zulu forces in subsequent engagements. In the wake of Isandlwana, the British regrouped with a reinforced presence. Fresh troops and supplies arrived, signaling a new phase of the campaign. Under more experienced leadership, these forces advanced cautiously into Zululand, determined to adapt their strategies to the region's terrain and the Zulus' formidable combat methods. Recognizing the importance of logistics, the British meticulously established a network of forts and supply lines to support their troops. These strongholds became the backbone of their military operations, enabling the sustained flow of reinforcements and resources needed to withstand Zulu attacks and press forward their campaign in southern Africa. In the immediate aftermath of Isandlwana, a dramatic siege unfolded at Rorke's Drift. Here, a small contingent of British troops heroically defended a supply depot against overwhelming Zulu forces. This stand, despite its limited strategic impact, became a symbol of British resilience and a rallying point back home, greatly influencing public perception of the war. Segueing from battlefields to screens, the ferocious encounter at Rorke's Drift has been immortalized in popular culture, most notably in the 1964 film Zulu. This cinematic rendition catapulted the battle to legendary status, often overshadowing the broader historical context and shaping global perceptions of both British valor and Zulu tenacity. Despite facing significant setbacks, the Zulus showed remarkable resilience. They adapted their strategies, relying on guerrilla tactics and their intimate knowledge of the land. The Impi's Zulu regiments engaged in swift raids and ambushes. Undeterred, the Zulu warriors continued to defend their homeland with fierce determination. In response to the shocking defeats, Britain poured substantial reinforcements into the region, significantly bolstering their military presence. Amidst the fresh influx of troops, there was also a shift in command. New leadership, under the determined General Wolseley, brought a different strategic approach to the British campaign in Zululand. Undaunted by earlier setbacks, the British launched a second invasion of Zululand, this time with a reinvigorated army and renewed strategy. Under the command of Lord Chelmsford, they advanced with a mix of caution and decisive force, intent on crushing the Zulu resistance and securing a conclusive victory. On the 4th of July, 1879, the British forces encountered the Zulu army near Ulundi, the royal residence. In a fierce and defining battle, the numerically superior British employed their devastating firepower to shatter the Zulu regiments. This crushing defeat marked the end of the Zulu Kingdom's independence. Following the decisive Battle of Ulundi, the once mighty Zulu Kingdom lay in disarray. King Cetshwayo, the venerable leader of the Zulu, was captured in August 1879. A poignant symbol of resistance, he was subsequently exiled to Cape Town, a move that marked the disintegration of Zulu sovereignty. In the war's aftermath, the Zulu people faced a harsh era of suffering and loss. Their land was carved into sections controlled by the British and rival chiefs, disrupting centuries-old social structures. The proud nation that had valiantly defied one of the world's superpowers was now brutally fragmented. Following the cessation of hostilities, the once mighty Zulu Kingdom was systematically dissected. Britain split the kingdom into 13 separate chiefdoms, weakening Zulu power and altering the political landscape. This division sowed seeds of discord and reshaped the future of southern Africa's regional dynamics. The legacy of the Anglo-Zulu War extended well beyond the battlefield, influencing cultural identity, art, and literature. It fostered a narrative of valor and resistance that resonates within Zulu heritage and is commemorated in ceremonies and storytelling. The war also became a symbol of colonial resistance globally, immortalized in books and films. In history and media, the Anglo-Zulu War has been portrayed from various angles, often romanticized for its epic clashes and gallantry. Movies like Zulu depict the valor of soldiers on both sides, yet sometimes simplify complex cultural dynamics. Understanding the war's representation requires critical examination of such narratives through time. Turning to the present, modern Zulu perspectives on the Anglo-Zulu War offer a multifaceted view of the conflict's legacy. While some view it as a symbol of fierce resistance against colonial rule, others reflect on the lasting scars of division and subjugation that the war inflicted on the Zulu nation. As every battle concludes, it leaves whispers of its tale in the land. Archaeologists have been pivotal in excavating these whispers, unearthing artifacts and remnants that provide tangible links to the Anglo-Zulu War. Each relic unearthed gives us deeper insights into the conflict, the warriors, and the strategies employed in this historic clash. The Zulu Wars' end marked a poignant chapter in the broader narrative of colonialism in southern Africa. The scars of these conflicts etched deep socio-political changes, reshaping the region's future and igniting a complex legacy of cultural resilience amid the imposition of colonial power structures that still echo today. As we reflect on the Zulu Wars, it's clear that the conflicts have taught us vital lessons about resistance, power dynamics, and the cascading effects of colonialism. These events remind us how history's wounds linger and shape world history, influencing how we understand cultural identity and national sovereignty. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Zulu Wars at Spectrum Sphere. If this journey through history has captivated you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay curious, and we'll see you in our next video for another diverse discovery.